Hi, welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of Corsair's Obsidian 550D case. Now this is a fairly heavy case. Can't recall how thick the gauge of steel is, but it's pretty heavy. I've actually never seen it too close up up front. I've seen it from afar, and it's one of the cases that actually has noise dampening, so it actually has sound insulation on it. This is something you'd want if you really like a quiet case, a solid, strong case with really good build quality. So let's take a look at what they got for us. The box is pretty plain, no handles or anything like that. It is pretty heavy, so I wish that they had actually included handles. So I'm just taking out the seal. Should open it from the bottom because it's so heavy, but I'm going to tip it upside down. The other side of the box does have a basic diagram of the case, so you know what you're basically getting. Basic packaging. You have styrofoam, and you have cardboard padding on the side. That's kind of nice. Oh wow, it is pretty beefy. Retails for roughly $150, depending on where you get it from. Okay. Plastic off. It's pretty noisy at the market today. A lot of kids here. A lot of people here. I don't know why. July 4th. Okay, so basically here's what you get. You get a quick start guide. Probably just how to put the diagram of the whole computer. So, this is the right side of the case. Pretty plain, except you see a large cutout here. And that is actually for I believe it's going to be up to looks like a 120 millimeter, but I could be mistaken. But how you open it is you push, and it just pops open. That's awesome, brilliant design. And this is plastic here, but as you can see, you have sound deadening material on the inside. And here, you see, is where you mount fans. So I'm going to take out let's flip it around first. This is the front of the case. You have two USB 3.0 headers here, headphone, microphone, reset, and power. And I'm going to take off this. I'm going to take off the cover here. It is very well made. I can already see from. I'm having a bit of problem getting the cover. Plastic covering off. There we go. And that is the front of the case, and it's a very nice case. You see Corsair badging here. Look at the rest of that. And it's more like a monolith front design. So I believe this does open up. It would have to, but for the life of me at the moment, okay, I don't know how. Okay, there we go. There's two. It actually clips in, so it's a clipping mechanism here. And as you can hear, you can actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that is actually foam, sound deadening material. And why don't we take off the plastic retainer tape there. And in the front, you're going to have another push button release. And in the front, you can put there are two 120 millimeter fans installed already. So this is for the dust filter, and I believe it's how easy it is to put back in, or if it's not so easy to put back in, because again I have not really fiddled with this case much at all. Oh, okay, I see. Man, I'm making it harder than it's supposed to be. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 1/4 inch bays, and it's a very handsome looking case. You know, once you get used to the, I was hoping that'd be magnetic instead of just a clip. This is the right side of the case, no ventilation, nothing like that. And here is the back of the case. Now here we see, you see two buttons on top here, actually. There's going to be two buttons on top that say push, here and here. We have a 120 millimeter exhaust fan pre-installed, 1, 2, 3, 4 plastic grommets for water cooling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PCI expansion slots, and the bottom cutout for the power supply. There are rubber rests for the power supply on the bottom. Now let's see what on top you actually have another fan. I believe that you just push in at the back, and again it pops open. And on top we can install two 120 millimeter fans. And there is no fan installed right now, and this is what the dust cover looks like. So, and it's not really flimsy, but if you think that this will just fly off, it's not going to. There are magnetic strips here, so it actually just sticks very well onto the case. Very, very neat idea. Nice, simple solution to keeping your dust cover on, or dust filter on. So let's see. Now we're gonna push these two up because I believe this is, you push it and, yes we do. Push it and the side comes off. That simple. And as you can see, the whole panel is sound deadened here, sound deadening material. This is a really, so far, pretty impressive. You have cable management holes here. Three grommeted holes here, and one here for power supply cables. We have, okay, it looks like, I don't want to say if it is or not because I do see a release. There are a couple of thumb screw releases here, and I'm assuming that is for a quick release of the whole cage here. And why don't we turn it around? There's a huge cutout, so you never have to worry about upgrading a CPU fan. And we're going to open up the side. I'm going to press on top like I did on the other side, and it's going to pop out just like that. So very fast, quick release. And this, well, I'm going to get a little bit lower here. To my own cameraman. No help for me today. But that is the case. We see quick releases here, and they work basically just by pushing, latching in, and as we can see, the 5 1/4 inch, 3 1/4 inch bays have hard drive bays. They're all quick release, so they bend up like this. You put your hard drive in here, clicks in, and these little, I guess, screwy things bump into it, and then you just shove it back in. You know, and it's going to be, it's a very quick, simple solution. They're not as sturdy as I would like them to be, quite honestly, but I don't foresee many people taking it out that much. Let's see what they have on the bottom. They gave us an accessory pack, and let's see what's in that accessory pack. I'll break that security seal on the side. Okay. This is a USB 3. It's going to be, I think this is a converter. This will go right onto your motherboard if your motherboard has a USB 3 header. And this will be, this looks like a converter. It's a USB 3 to USB 2 converter, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly sure. We have zip ties, cable tie allowance. You have, I'm not exactly sure what these are. They look like, this looks like extra brackets, extra retention brackets for the front door. And these are long screws, probably for hard drives or something like that, and I'm not exactly sure what that might be for. I have to actually look at the manual finally, huh? It's your screws, motherboard screws. You have your fan screws, more fan screws, more brackets, and that's about it. But pretty Spartan, to say the least. Let's see what is actually underneath this cable here. This bracket. This would just be your front panel connectors, and let's get a scissor to that since it's on. Okay, and here we go. We have the front motherboard, USB 3 header, HD audio, and front panel connectors here. So the fans are all connected to motherboard, and I actually have not seen where the front power for the fan would go. Oh, and they are still, yes. They're still, they still directly connect to the motherboard fan headers, so not directly to the to a Molex connector. But otherwise, it's a very nice case. The bottom does have, I believe there is a filter on the bottom, and as you can see, I'm holding it out right now. Slides in and out, very simple. So they put a lot of thought into this case. A lot of thought about how, you know, accessibility, build quality, quietness, very, very nice, well thought out case. And what's going to go in here is basically a system for a photoshopping customer. So thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, please place them at the bottom of the video.